Today on X-Play. Critical Hours. Meat cooking Ronin. And girls getting gay. Massage your trapezius muscles.
Check out the crazy deals this week!
Are you going to let him get away with that?
It's game time.
Prepare to be reviewed.
Adam Sessler. Morgan Webb.
Prepare to be reviewed.
Prepare to be reviewed. This is X-Play.
Excellent lock picks. It's Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb.
Hello and welcome to X-Play.
I'm not Adam Sessler.
Not Adam Sessler. Adam is away at a religious retreat in Guyana, and we've brought in Blair Butler, the host of Fresh Ink on Attack of the Show, to help us out.
Yes, but don't worry. Yep, just because two women are hosting doesn't mean things are going to be any different.
No, this isn't the man show. It's not like Blair and I are going to wrestle or make out or anything.
But we're not?
No means no.
Oh.
But later in the show, Blair and I will be teaming up with a redhead to solve a crime.
Named Nancy Drew. But first, we review Rainbow Six Critical Hour, recounting the struggle of Team Rainbow to fight against terrorism and for the right to love anyone they damn well please.
Oh. We also take a look at Samurai Champloo's Sidetrack, a heart-rending exploration of the struggles of hip-hop DJs in medieval Japan.
Yes, and we review Ace Combat Zero, The Belkin War, an extremely complex game of technical specifications and international politics for the 57-year-old diabetic dad in all of us.
And OutRun 2006 proves definitively that nothing turns women on like the ability to drive fast.
Ooh, baby, I cannot control myself when I see my man get his engine all hot.
I know. But first up, we've got a shooter that's about death dealing and diplomacy. Here's Adam's review of Rainbow Six Critical Hour.
Following your lead.
Hello, Rainbow Six, my old friend. You've brought your tactical brand of military action to us for 7 years now. I love the way you encourage me to send my friends into a room, only to be slaughtered.
Tango sighted.
I love the leaning. I love the terrorists. Rainbow Six Critical Hour is the latest, but certainly not the greatest game to bear the mark of Tom Clancy. The Rainbow in Rainbow Six is all about fighting evil with multiculturalism.
Tango sighted.
Each member of your squad is from a different country. You see, terrorism is a problem too large for any one government to handle. It requires soldiers of many backgrounds coming together, forming a Rainbow Six coalition, if you will.
If Clancy were to promulgate games better than Baldur's Gate, I'd dictate that many fans will ingratiate the action against the terror state by irate soldiers in armor plate. Numbered more than 5, but not as many as 8.
Thank you, Reverend Jackson. That was incomprehensible.
Tango sighted.
The gameplay is solid. It's the same sneaking and shooting we've come to expect. But sadly, that's where the good news ends. The visuals for Critical Hour are foobar. No, this isn't a PS1 game. This isn't even a Tron ripoff from 1996. It's what Rainbow Six is trying to pass off as graphics for a new game. Okay, that's not fair. Critical Hour isn't actually a new game. It's a collection of homages to classic Rainbow Six missions from the PC. Once again, you play as the heroic Ding Chavez. You save hostages and disarm bombs. Oh, and you shoot a lot of terrorists.
Roger that.
Main objective has been cut off by the blast.
I enjoy plugging enemies of the free world as much as anyone, but it's disappointing to think that I can rid the world of terrorists in only 7 missions. Of course, you've got online play to retreat to when you've had enough of single player.
No more glitching, bitch.
Sure, there are a few fun moments, but from the global perspective, Rainbow Six Critical Hour will only appeal to the most hardcore Clancyites. Now, I haven't said many kind words, but I know that the men of Rainbow Six can take it. After all, they're tough. Tough enough to be in a game with Rainbow in the title and not care what anyone thinks. You boys at Rainbow Six Critical Hour, say it loud, say it proud. Say a 2 out of 5.
The Reverend Jackson is a truly gifted orator. Wise advice that rhymes is his martial art.
To continue our tour of culturally diverse battle styles, here's our review of the hip-hop Japanese combat of samurai Champloo Sidetracked.
Okay, class, today's lesson is on feudal Japan. Can anyone tell me whether or not they had hip-hop music back then? Jimmy, go ahead.
Of course they didn't.
No, you're wrong. I've always hated you, Jimmy. They absolutely did. Check it out for yourself in Samurai Champloo Sidetracked for the PS2.
Give me a minute. I need to finish my rice ball first.
Just try to keep up, old man. Like its broadcasted cousin, Champloo follows the journey of Mugen, Jin, and Fu. Fu is searching for an aromatherapeutic samurai who smells of sunflowers, which I think is good for IBS, while Jin and Mugen act as her somewhat reluctant protectors. Fans of the TV series will love the voice acting.
Yeah, right. As if.
The design of the primary trio, and wicked cool cutscene edits.
And they get hungry.
But obviously, in a game, the most important element is the gameplay. Sidetracked has a unique combat system in which combos are linked to hip-hop records and an odd turntable interface at the top of the screen.
Don't mess with me, you crazy wench!
I'm not. Each record holds a different song, which corresponds to a fighting style. Equip your platter and a combo tree appears showing you all the available button sequences. But don't get too excited about the prospect of mixing up combo styles. While you can have 2 records spinning at once and switch between styles, there's no way to mix or crossfade to make a new style.
Is that a joke?
I wish. I mean, what's a budding DJ swordswoman supposed to do for kicks around here? Champloo does try to put an original spin on the standard combat meter, though. When your tension meter is full, a starred enemy will appear, and you get to bring it in a minigame where button mashing unleashes a flurry of deadly slashes.
Come on!
Much of the game is spent running through areas so faceless you'll think Mel Gibson was starring in a heartwarming movie about a fatherless boy who's given up his dreams being taken under the wing of a disfigured recluse. Whew. Did I go too far for that one?
Oh man, what a moron.
Tough room. Should've gone with a face-off reference, I guess. Ultimately, the thin level design and the limited combo system are unforgivable. So unforgivable, in fact, you'll think Clint Eastwood was starring it.
Quit acting like you're all that.
Okay. Sidetracked does break into some very cool moves every once in a while, but most of them can be seen for free by simply watching the show.
Let's get started.
Oh man, where you been? We're finished here. We give Samurai Champloo Sidetracked 2.
I suppose you have a point there.
Out of 5.
Well, that would seem to be the end of our journey.
The word Champloo actually comes from Okinawan slang, which means a mix, referring to the mix of genres found in this game, and also like in Cowboy Bebop and Taco Bell's Mexican pizza.
Sort of like the way Rush Hour films mix martial arts and lameness. Yeah.
And the way Avatar: The Last Airbender mixes anime and sucking.
Okay, seriously, Morgan, if you want me to co-host, you're gonna have to step away from the Avatar jokes, okay?
Up next, prepare for war in the Balkans. Then enjoy some speed.
This season, give the McDonald's Arch Card and give everyone on your list exactly what they want.
From the Petersons in 2F.
It's from Outdoors. Go ahead.
From Mr. Jeffries?
It's the only gift card that gives the great taste of McDonald's.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
So why not surprise your favorite people with a gift you know they already love?
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this, and then I'm gonna ask you to go ahead and step out.
Christmas comes early with
Unaccompanied minor! It was really funny. It rocks! We loved it!
Unaccompanied Minors. Rated PG. Now playing.
Happy peanuts soar over chocolate-covered mountaintops and waterfalls of caramel. Prancing nougat in the meadow sings a song of satisfaction to the world.
Late in the last century, Esurance emerged on the scene.
And now it's one of the fastest growing auto insurance companies in America. Lots of people are drawn to Esurance because they've taken a fresh look at their auto insurance. What about you?
Quote, buy, print. Save time and money on your auto insurance instantly at Esurance.
Closer than ever. Call of Duty 3. Rated T for teen.
Attention all gamers, X-Play's in prime time.
How can I join in the fun?
Join Adam and Morgan for all new episodes featuring live on-screen chat, interactive polls, and video viewer mail.
What do you guys think the worst game of all time is?
Keep the video viewer mails coming.
Catch an all-new X-Play weeknights at 8, presented by Sansa Rhapsody, only on G4.
January 15th, Star Trek The Next Generation goes interactive. Star Trek TNG 2.0 premieres January 15th, only on G4. Damn, those are nice spheres. And Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb.
Spheres are pretty hot, huh? Welcome back to X-Play. Now, Adam Sessler is away this week. He's doing charity work in the Darfur region of Sudan. And as he is unable to complete his duties, Blair Butler will be serving in his place.
Yes, I'm the Dick Cheney of extended cable video game television. And speaking of fascism, do you ever wish you could play a flight combat game full of fictionalized European politics? Yeah, me either. But still, Adam reviewed Ace Combat Zero, The Balkan War. Here it is.
Just look at the view. There's not much difference between those countries from up here.
I feel the need for a review of Ace Combat Zero, The Balkan War. You know, every time I see fighter plane footage, I can't help but wonder, if my life had taken a different turn and I was a pilot instead of a TV host, what would my call sign be?
Roger that, Summer's Eve. You are clear for landing.
Huh. I thought it would have been a little more masculine and a little less hygienic. Anyway, players get drafted into the role of a mercenary flying defense for the tiny country of Ustio against a bigger, more megalomaniacal nation called Belka.
This, of course, can be found in any history book.
Yeah, sure. Any history book. In Kansas. The plot, like intelligent design, is pure fiction, but the gameplay is all fun. There's a satisfying blend of arcade flight and dogfighting. A new feature to this chapter is that your personality can evolve into one of 3 different types.
Those who seek strength, those who live for pride, and those who can read the tide of battle.
Let me explain this to you in layman's terms. Shoot down everything regardless of whether they're feeling injured or have a sick pet at home, and you're labeled a mercenary, much like Wolverine. If you fly honorably, you're on your way to becoming a night ace, kind of like Captain America. If you walk the line between the two, you're sort of like, Johnny Cash, I guess? Damn, where was I going with that? Longtime Ace Combat followers will appreciate that the Balkan War almost totally passes on tiresome escort missions, canyon flights, and every fighter pilot's worst fear, flying a cargo plane full of rubber dog poop out of Hong Kong. As seen before, the Wingman command is in effect, which unfortunately is limited to attack or defend. They've yet to add an option to have your Wingman help you sing You've Lost That Love and Feelin' in the Officers Club. New to the series are rival aces. These AI-enhanced bogeys only want one thing, to rip your throat out. Like Dalton did to Jimmy in Roadhouse, right after Jimmy told Dalton he used to guys like him in prison. Awesome.
Watch out, the enemy's locked on to you.
Not since Snoopy flew against the Red Baron has dogfighting been so personal. Once again, there's little multiplayer to speak of. A split-screen mode serves up co-op and dogfight matches, but it pales in comparison to the possibilities of online play, of which there is none. Did I mention that? Overall, the Belkin War lives up to the entertainment legacy of the Ace Combat series by subtracting what didn't work and adding some valuable new elements. There is no real ground broken, though, as the game feels more like an expansion pack than a sequel. But the chance to once again write checks our bodies can't cash is too good to pass up. We give Ace Combat Zero, the Belkin War, a 4 out of 5.
Don't die out there. You still owe me money for poker.
Why make fictionalized history about pretend European countries? If you're gonna make stuff up, there should be telekinesis, griffins, and or Jedi. At least if you play a war game about a real country, you learn where Belgium is.
You do. And I should be able to make a joke about fake history and our crumbling democracy, but I'm scared that would technically make me an enemy combatant.
Apathy is the only real defense.
In a moment, ladies get dead. And later on, Outrace 2006.
I'm Layla Cayley, and this is The Feed. Nominations were announced for the Golden Globe Awards, with some nominees getting double nods. Clint Eastwood is nominated twice for Best Director, while Leonardo DiCaprio has 2 chances at Best Actor. The DVD of Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Man's Chest is the most sold DVD of 2006. Best Buy is rumored to be hoarding their stockpiles of Nintendo Wiis to sell them after December 17th. Groups on both ends of the political spectrum are petitioning Walmart to stop selling the religious apocalypse game Left Behind Eternal Forces. And finally, Detroit Tigers pitcher Joel Zumaya missed 3 games this season due to forearm and wrist injuries. The culprit? Too much Guitar Hero. Well, that's all for now. Visit us on the web at g4tv.com/thefeed. It's all the news you need to know. I'm Layla Cayley, and you have just been fed.
Do you have the code? The ultimate code of seduction. The Armani Code. The Dragons for Men by Giorgio Armani.
At Dillard's. We've been waiting for you, Dragon Rider. Play Aragon, the video game. And become the Dragon Rider. Your destiny awaits. Rated T for teen.
From here to here, there's just one step. Take the leap with your cell phone and Zed Chat. Your soulmate is closer than you think. Find your match within your local area. We'll send you 4 matching contacts to start chatting right away. Just text chat to 46933 and start meeting people near you. Go to create message, text chat, and send it now to 46933 or go Zed. Try it now, and the first week is free.
Unleash your inner rock star. Guitar Hero 2. Rated T for teen.
Today's your big day, huh?
That is right, my man. I'm stepping into the starting 5, and I'm gonna bring it.
Too bad I won't see that. After all, it's my training with our kid that helped you get there.
Whoa, I didn't see you putting up 20 and 12 against Milburn.
And weren't you snoozing till noon the next day while we went for a few miles on Nike Air?
Hold up, so we're sort of teammates? You like working together in this thing?
You got it.
Yo, that's kind of touching, man.
Are you crying?
Nah.
Seriously.
Just allergic to my pillow.
New Nike Air.
Get us a Foot Locker.
What is it, Bob?
You can take this job.
Yeah, you take this job and shove it. Blah, blah, blah. So you're quitting, huh?
Yep, I'm gonna be my own boss.
I bet you're gonna be your own boss. What do you know about being your own boss, Mr. Entrepreneur? Gonna buy a business, start from scratch? How about startup money?
Whoa.
Even know where to get startup money?
My brother.
Got a plan, a program, a mentor, Bob? You can't be your own boss without them.
I can't?
You're pathetic. You need an Entrepreneur of the Year nominee, Bruce A. Berman's book and CD. It's called I Got Here, You Can Too. Want to be rich, Bob?
That's the idea.
Then you gotta buy his book and CD. It shows exactly how Berman made a fortune being his own boss, and you can too. Want to start making money now, Bob?
Sure.
Thanks, guys. I'm Bruce A. Berman. If you want to make $5,000, $10,000, even $15,000 a month right now from the comfort of your own home, then you don't have to buy my book. I will give you a free copy of my book and my Making Money CD. Together, they're over $100 value. This limited time offer is available only on my website below. So go to my website now.
By will alone, they set their mind in motion. It's Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb.
Welcome back to X-Play.
Adam Sessler, unfortunately, could not be here this week as he has been called into active service. God help America.
Yeah, God help them. I'm your guest host, Blair Butler.
Yeah. And it's sort of fun getting to co-host with another woman. It's like The View, except not evil.
Yeah, except don't ever compare me to Joy Behar, okay? That's creepy. Hey, audience, let's see what they've got over at Crazy Adam's Import Games.
Hey everybody, Crazy Adam here for Crazy Adam's Discount Warehouse and Import Emporium. The reviews are in. The Inland Empire Weekly calls my store one of the largest stores in the Southern California greater area. So get in the game all this week. With thousands of titles to choose from, you'd have to be crazy not to come on down and see us.
Crazy Adams, just off the 142 freeway in Bellflower where the 94 meets the Stillwater Freeway and the 396 between Washington Parkway and East Downey, adjacent to the Fairplex and around the corner from Commerston Parkway, behind the 7-Eleven and next to a stack of cardboard boxes.
Check out the crazy deals this week. Free Rover Car Thief, Narnia All-Stars Melee, Field Hockey, Country Line Dance Revolution, and our import game of the week, Women's Swim Meet.
No, you haven't accidentally flipped over to the Playboy channel. This is the Sueike Taikai, also known as Women's Swim Meet. In this bikini-bearing collection of oddball minigames, you get to choose from a diverse group of contestants. There's the sexy purple-haired girl, or the sexy pink-haired girl, or the Okay, they're all pretty much the same. Once you pick a player, you're off to compete in a gauntlet of goofy challenges, like this aquatic race, or this high-speed wig-changing competition, or this no-holds-barred game of rock, paper, scissors. Okay, let's face it, this is a sexist game. And if you win the game, all you get is an interview with the announcer. Gee, I wonder what these ladies have on their minds.
I'm into guys who are huge dorks. Computer programmers, sweaty foreheads who love anime.
Okay, we just made that up. And we don't even want to talk about this leg-spreading mini-game. Women's Swim Meet may not stand the test of time, but if you're in the mood to ogle perky girls in itsy-bitsy bikinis, this is the game for you. And that about wraps it up for this installment of Crazy Adam's Import Games.
Crazy, crazy, crazy Adam. Crazy, 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 crazy Adam.
Still crazy! All right, that's it. Where are my smokes?
Title IX has done so much to improve women's athletics.
Yeah, it sure has.
Yeah.
I just wonder how much longer we'll have to wait before straddling things and fighting with inflatable swords becomes an official Olympic sport.
Well, you know, the battle of American feminism continues.
Yeah, it sure does.
Up next, speed across the country.
X-Play is brought to you by The Block, coming January 15th, only on G4.
Catch the entire first season of Arrested Development back-to-back. The Arrested Development Marathon, Christmas Day at 9 a.m., only on G4.
Acqua di Gio, Giorgio Armani, at Macy's.
This is a new night guard. Don't let anything in or out.
Out?
On December 22nd. See the biggest
Everything in the museum comes to life at night.
comedy in history.
Full speed ahead and ram him! Oh! For crying out loud!
Night at the museum.
Good Lord, Lawrence, why are you slapping a monkey?
This guy has been pushing me, and I'm sick of it.
Rated PG. Coming to life in IMAX and in theaters everywhere December 22nd.
I had a dream that my whole world was blue. A royal Xanadu. The world was so brand new. And everywhere the underwear was blue. And My denim world had put me in a trance. The world embraced my slate blue underpants. And all I know is true. I'm so happy that I'm blue.
Warning. Use caution when wearing Tag body spray in the vicinity of a multi-hottie pet pyramid, because cheerleaders can be aggressive. Be aggressive.
Tag body spray for guys. Consider yourself warned.
Let's do this. Lugs boots.
Daimyo of all Shikoku, it's Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb.
Welcome back to X-Play. Now, Adam could not be here today as he is currently completing his degree in air conditioner repair. Instead, my friend Blair is getting her co-hostess on for us.
Yes, my co-hostess is on. Now, the OutRun series has been cranking out racing games since Silver Spoons was on TV. But like Ricky Schroeder, the OutRun franchise has tried to create a mature career and largely failed. Here's Adam's review of OutRun 2006, Coast to Coast.
The year was 1986. The only license I had was my Pepsi license to chill. And yet, I was still able to crank up the tunes and hit the open highway. Some blonde girl I didn't even know. Sure, she might have been some deranged maniac and I could have ended up in a bathtub full of ice with the kidney missing. But I knew Sega wouldn't do that to me. Not in the awesome, radically awesome world of OutRun. 20 years later, that classic arcade driver is smoking the tires of your console with the release of OutRun 2006 Coast to Coast. This game is definitely not a super advanced racer with uncannily accurate physics, but there's a lot to be said for simplicity, straight up fun, and driving topless. It's all very familiar, as this is basically the same game you played in movie theaters, sports bars, and that creepy guy's basement for years. Yeah, you know that creepy guy, lived down the street from you, kept trying to get kids to come over to his house and play video games? Any of this ringing a bell? He had that limited edition, no-pants version of OutRun. His name was Chester something. It'll all come back to you, the memories of OutRun, not your haunting childhood. When you hop into a Ferrari and peel out down the highway of some sort of bizarro Pangea that includes Niagara Falls, the pyramids, and Easter Island, all on the same road. The most attractive aspect of OutRun is the simple play style. There are two modes. The super straightforward career mode, creatively called OutRun, and the second, not so straightforward relationship metaphor mode called Heart Attack. In Heart Attack, your passenger is blathering blonde bimbo, or as I like to call her, Shinoki Wopyons. You, as the P-Whip man, must fulfill her every request, no matter how weird or uncomfortable they make you feel. You'll hear things like,
"Hit the cars! Pass the convoy!"
and "Let me put my thumb up here." And of course, you do it. We all do it. Well, maybe not the thumb, but we all give in for, how should I put it? I think Warrant stated it best, sweet cherry pie. And by sweet cherry pie, I'm sure the Warrant boys meant the little hearts you earn when you satisfy your gal. Weaving between cars takes real skill, as a single bump can send you flying.
Are you going to let him get away with that?
There's a basic arcade pass at physics, and instead of causing damage when you hit other cars, they'll just spin off and disappear, just like in the real world. The only complaint we have is the limited music selection. Yeah, it's faithful to the original, but there's no way to change the music while driving, and listening to Magical Sound Shower over and over certainly doesn't make me look cool in front of my girl.
Rank D.
OutRun 2006 may be little more than an arcade port, but it's the arcade fun it delivers that keeps me desperately trying to shove quarters into my Xbox. We give OutRun 2006 Coast to Coast 4 out of 5.
Going to give up?
Sweet cherry pie, huh?
You know, the OutRun series has always been very strange, but it all sort of works somehow. There's so many insults about women, but it's so silly, you just sort of forget about it.
I always punch my co-driver in the face. It's just something I do, you know?
She gives him a good slap when he messes up. I love
I go,
that.
"Take the turns."
Women doing it for themselves.